This is a trolley built just for ghosts, but strangely enough, not a single person wants to ride it. People would rather wait in a long line just to take the fancy bus next to it. The old trolley runs on energy crystals as fuel, and right now it's running really low. Just then, an old woman shows up with a ticket wanting to ride his trolley, but when the driver checks the ticket, he finds her destination has long been shut down, so he politely turns her away. But the old woman reaches into her hat and pulls out a high energy crystal as payment. Faced with such a huge temptation, the driver takes on this forbidden trip. At first, the old woman sits quietly in the trolley, gazing at the scenery along the way. But after a while, the trolley suddenly comes to a stop. Turns out the road ahead has collapsed and flooded, blocking the way. The driver asks the old woman to get off, but she pulls out another high-energy crystal. After a moment of hesitation, the driver decides to keep going. They ride on top of the trolley. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind blows the driver's hat into the water. Just as he's feeling sad about it, the old woman jumps right into the pond and retrieves it for him. And while he's helping her fix her clothes, he finds an old childhood photo of her. Turns out the place the old woman is dead set on going is her hometown. The driver hands the photo back and decides to see her all the way there. They travel day and night, passing through many old towns. Finally, they reach an abandoned cave and the trolley just can't go any further. The old woman has no choice but to get off and walk. Before she leaves, she sets another high-energy crystal on the trolley. Suddenly, the driver spots a small cart, so he loads the old woman on and pushes her through the cave. Finally, they arrive at the old woman's hometown. The old woman finds the big tree from the photo. That's where she once shared happy times with her parents as a child. The driver takes out a camera and snaps a precious photo with the old woman under that tree. So is there an old place in your heart that you've always wanted to go back to?